Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. When you hear me say 2021, it's 2022. It's Saturday, May the 7th in the year 2022. And you are watching Allie's View. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Here's the rest of the video. Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day and that you had a magnificent week in the market last week. Well, I will have to tell you guys, it was really a choppy week, as you guys know, in the market last week. This is the end of week number 18 in the Chris Sain Road to 100K Challenge. Of course, for me, this is my second year. If you're new to the channel, you are watching Allie's View. I am Allie. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Help my video get trending. I always like to tell you guys what day it is. Today is May the 7th in the year 2021, and it's about 4:21 p.m. in the afternoon. Got a lot going on today, guys. Lots going on. The NBA games are on right now. We've got hockey. The NHL is in the playoffs right now. This afternoon we have the Kentucky Derby. Who are you guys going for in the Kentucky Derby? Is it going to be Epicenter? I think that's the favorite that I've seen on the line. A lot going on. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about me and what's been going on with me in the market. Guys, last week was a choppy week. Another challenging week in the market. I didn't make a lot of moves last week. I'm still dealing with my little deficit there and working my way out of that. And so I haven't done a whole lot, quite honestly, not anything in this portfolio or the three portfolios that we're usually looking in here on or in this challenge. You guys might remember I shared with you guys I had to have some work done to my car that ended up costing a little bit more than I had anticipated spending to have the drive engine belt replaced. And I've got a couple of videos that I'm going to drop on here and show you guys, those of you that have been following all of my adventures, that aspect of what's been going on, along with some other videos that I just haven't gotten a chance to edit and release. I'm going to get those on the channel as well. But as far as the market, tough week last week. Did see some good things in BBIG. That one started to take off. I just didn't have the extra funds to be able to go and get in there like I really wanted to, because I had some other commitments. And when that challenge, or I should say problem, because that's really what it was, it became a problem when it arose with the car. Had to get that fixed because you got to be able to get around. Can't be riding around in the hot summer. And of course it's not hot right now because it's gotten windy and kind of chilly these last day or so, but it got hot up into the high 80s, low 90s last week, the latter part of the week before last and early last week. And so can't be fainting in the car. Can't have mama in there fainting. So had to get that fixed, and they had my car the whole week. Not this week, but last week. And I think I might have mentioned that to you guys. But anyway, when you think about $1,600, man, that money gets to be kind of expensive when they have to change this belt, replace this fan, replace this motor, all this kind of stuff inside under your engine. So you'll get a chance to kind of get a glimpse of some of that I've had going on. And I got some other things too that are coming up. But as far as the portfolio and what's going on in the market, choppy week. But this is the time to buy. If you have money, I'm no financial advisor, you guys know that. But if you have money and can afford it, there's so much money to be made if you're a long-term investor, especially if you're growing a portfolio like I'm doing here. This is the time to buy because a lot of these stocks are really cheap. They're at the best prices. They're low. You can buy some out of the money call options, or even if you can afford it, in the money call options, and then ride it back up. Some of these things are going to bounce right back up. You know, you saw the 1,000-point run up just the other day in terms of the Dow. And then, of course, you saw it crash back down. So if you know how to make money on the way up and make money on the way down, the potential is endless in terms of how much money you can make. But of course, it takes money to make money. And I'm sure you guys all know that very well. And by the way, I would be completely remiss if I didn't go ahead and say Happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there, those who are like a mother, those who have been doing what they can to help as if they were in a motherly role, happy Mother's Day. And if your mom is alive, and even if she hasn't or even if she isn't in her memory, happy Mother's Day to you, and much love from your girl Allie. So guys, again, not a lot going on in the portfolio. I do have a couple of stocks that I like, and if your girl had the extra cash, she'd be going for it. I still like SOXL. You guys know that, and I know semiconductors, until we can get those chips and all that, it's going to be kind of dead. But if you buy and if you can hold, you can run it up. But I also like Bank of America. I like Cleveland Cliffs, BAC, CLF. And I like DoorDash, DASH. DoorDash, DASH, CLF, and BAC, Bank of America. And also, I did take a look at, you guys know I've been holding Mullen. I had about 200 shares of Mullen in there, and it's been dropping. And they keep saying, oh, the Mullen squeeze, the Mullen squeeze. Well, let's go. Let's get this squeeze going. And BBIG, guys, you guys know I have BBIG in my portfolio. And BBIG with the news about Cryptide and the extra shares that they say that we're going to get. If you have, for every 10 shares of BBIG that you have, they're saying that we're going to get 1 share of the Cryptide. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm here to tell you, if those two stocks, BBIG and Mullen, are going to squeeze, let's go. And you guys know I haven't even said anything about AMC. I'm still holding AMC, and you guys already know. So I'm still looking for that to squeeze, and I'll be ready when it does. Now, let's talk about our little babies. And you know what those are? Luna and Roon. They're both 2 cryptocurrencies that I introduced right here on Allie's View. I talked about Luna last year back in May. Got into Luna at between $5.14 and $5.19, $5.14, $5.19. Luna has ran up. It got as high as $119, I think, over the course of the last several months. And it got to 103 by the end of the year last year, just like they said that it would. And it is down now, guys. You guys remember last week when I came out to do the video, Luna was sitting at $80.87 last week. Right now, Luna is at $72.55. That is a great price to buy. I know you guys are thinking, easy for you to say, Allie, you paid $5 and something for the majority of yours, and an average price of 16 or 17. But 72, anything under 100 is great, because this, I'm no financial advisor, but Luna is going to go beyond 200, 500, 1,000. It's just a matter of time. And we'll come right back to this video and reference it when it does. But for now, consider getting yourself some Luna if you have not already done so. You can buy yourself some Luna on Voyager. That's where I buy mine. You can buy it several different places, but I buy mine on Voyager, and I keep telling you guys I'm gonna figure out how to utilize the Terra station and do the swapping and all that when I get some free time to do that. But there is a way where you can stake your Luna and make, they say, lots of money doing that. I just have not gotten the time to figure that part out. So I just buy my Luna on Voyager. There is a link in the description if you'd like to buy yourself some Luna and buy it on Voyager. And thank you to those of you who have already bought some Luna and used the Voyager app. Also, speaking of crypto, RUNE, R-U-N-E, that's the other one. You guys remember I first introduced RUNE right here on Allie's View about 8 weeks ago when I bought in at $5.99. Well, last week, RUNE, R-U-N-E, the cryptocurrency, and I buy mine on crypto.com. By the way, if you buy yours on crypto.com and you deposit $100, you'll get $25 in cash, and I'll get $25 in cash by following the steps that they have for their card. As far as Luna, if you use the Voyager app and you deposit $100, you will get $25 in Bitcoin, and I will get $25 in Bitcoin for the referral. So I really like Voyager, and I'm hoping that RUNE will be available on Voyager at some point, because when it is, and if they get it, transferring mine over to Voyager because I like Voyager so much. Anyway, back to RUNE. RUNE right now is at a great price. RUNE is sitting at $6.29, almost back down to what I paid for it. Now, I still have my 90 shares of RUNE, and I really want to go ahead and get to 125. But like I said, got to get some extra cash to do that. So as soon as I get me some extra cash, that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. So bear with me, sit tight, and let's make sure we make those things happen. By the way, guys, I've shared with you my trading journal. Your girl Allie made it. It is available on Amazon, and it's got just about everything you might need from my perspective as it pertains to keeping track of your trades. Little outline here. It's got a place for your investment plan and your notes. Also got your trading system, a place for your notes as well. Your trading strategies, a place for your notes. It's also got your monthly goals. This is available on Amazon. There is a link in the description. And of course, the most important page is the trading log. There's a lot of these pages. That's the bulk of the book. But there are two different color waves, two covers that you can get, the yellow, or the gold as I call it, and the black. And then, of course, and I've shared these with you before, but my personal emergency log. This is a valuable piece. It's something that I really needed, and I talked about it with some of my friends and family, and I decided to make one. It is a place where you can put information that you can't necessarily store in the phone, because you know with the phone, information gets lost, data gets wiped out, and there's nothing like the good old-fashioned way of writing things down. It's just like a life management journal, where you can put your vital information all about you, your important family documents, your emergency information and family information, financial information, just everything that you might want to make note of. Your credit card information, there's places for you to make note of that. Personal property information, you know, your auto registration, your title, your homeowner, your renter's information, personal property and password for social media that you might own, medical information, just all the many things you can think of. And there's also places in here for you to make note of your last wishes. You know, that's something that we don't always talk about. In fact, we never really talk about it, but we're talking about it now. And you don't really have to talk about it. You can write about it, make notes, tell whoever you want to know where your personal emergency log is, and let them know. They can go in there, take a look at what your wishes are as you move forward, or help them move forward when you're gone. Or if you're ever hospitalized, or you have a situation come up where you're not able to necessarily speak for yourself, but you've written it down. Like, you know, who knows about the book, you know, who you want them to notify when you pass away, what type of funeral service, if you want to have a funeral service. All that kind of information is right here in your personal emergency log. And your girl Allie created this, so if you're interested, there is a link in the description if you'd like to get one. Also, I always like to let you guys know about Terra Igioma's course. It is called Trade and Travel. I have not gotten the funds quite yet to advance on over to the VIP. They teach you in VIP about all types of various advanced strategies as it pertains to options and things like that. The biggest portion is you have to start with Trade and Travel. In Trade and Travel, she teaches you how to identify buyer and seller levels, like when banks are buying and selling stocks, when to get in, when to get out. Technical analysis trading, basically. And she teaches people how to make $1,000 in a day. So if you're interested in learning about Terra Igioma's course, there is a link in the description. Terry's all over social media. She's taught well over 12,000 students, and I'm one of them, and I'd love for you to be one as well. Please use my referral link if you decide to take Terry's course. Guys, don't have a lot more going on. Still got my eyes wide open for when Google, Amazon, Shopify, and Tesla, when they split. That is what I'm looking forward to, because I plan to buy some of those one way or another by then, and that's only a couple of months from now. I will have enough money to be able to get into some of those and get me some out of the money call options on them as well, some leaps, that is, and ride that wave on up. It's your girl, Allie. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Please tell your family, your mom, that Allie said, Happy Mother's Day. If you're a mom, Happy Mother's Day to you. It's your girl, Allie. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Shout out to everybody in the Chris Sain challenge. Chris, if you ever watched this video, shout out to you. Without any further ado, let's look at my portfolio. Have a great day. Rest of your weekend as well. Alrighty, everybody, here we are inside of my portfolio. Today is Saturday, May the 7th in the year 2022. We are at the end of week 18. And guys, you can see where I am, down about almost 6% from the prior week. You can see those call options that I'm still holding there. Like I said, no movement except what the market did last week. And you all know exactly what that was, which wasn't a whole lot, except heading south as far as some of these. Now, like I said, BBIG had a great week. You can kind of see how BBIG progressed, and they're saying BBIG's heading towards $10, maybe even 20 by the 27th, I think is what I've been reading. So not a lot going on here. Let's go take a look at our other portfolios. We'll go and take a look at RUNE real quick. You can kind of see where we sit right there, guys. As I shared, I've got the 90 RUNE. We're almost back down to the original buy-in price where I bought in initially at $5.99. So this is a great buyer level. I'm no financial advisor, but $6.17 I think is a great price to get in on RUNE, because this thing is going to run if it does like everybody seems to think that it's going to do. And I am one of those who do believe, I'm no financial advisor, but I do believe it's going to run like Luna did. So there you have that. And let's go look at Luna. Hey guys, if you're interested in getting any of these, you can see where you can pick them up at. Luna, of course, I do all of my purchasing as far as Luna here on Voyager. You can see Luna has dropped big time. I mean, look, it's even lower than it was when I came out to record the video. When I came out to record the video, it was at $72.55. It's dropped a little bit more, down to $70.96. Wow, you could just see what's going on in the market, and even these wonderful cryptos are being impacted by just everything that's going on. But if you've got money to spare, now is the time to get in. I mean, you guys know this thing will shoot back up to 100 quick, and that could be an easy $28, $29 profit for you. Like I said, I'm no financial advisor, but I'm all about trying to find great ways to invest and make as much money as possible, and certainly help as many people as possible. Guys, not a lot going on. Happy Mother's Day again to all the mothers out there, those that are like a mother, and as we remember those who are and are like mothers to us in our lives. So that's all I've got, guys. Almost everything is still at a buyer level, and my advice is, if you've got the money, I'm no financial advisor and this is all entertainment, but if you've got money, there are so many great stocks out there that are out there to just grab. You know, you guys know how I feel about SOXL. I talked about CLF, Cleveland Cliffs, Bank of America, LCID, Lucid, even Salesforce. I didn't really talk about Salesforce earlier, but I feel like, you know, puts on Salesforce probably down to 138, 139 would be great. DoorDash, I think DoorDash has some potential to go back up again, of course. Just so much. Anyway, it's your girl, Allie. Happy Mother's Day. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And let's have a magnificent week in the market.